In 2024, a significant migration wave is sweeping across America, with a striking 60% of its population planning to relocate. This mass exodus marks a profound shift in the pursuit of the American dream, driven by a quest for safety, affordability, and enhanced quality of life away from the turbulence of the pandemic. As people seek refuge from escalating living costs and crumbling infrastructure, many states are grappling with unprecedented population loss. This video explores the top 10 states experiencing the highest immigration rates, shedding light on the compelling factors prompting natives to bid farewell to their once-cherished homelands. From the allure of more affordable and less crowded areas to concerns about safety and overall well-being, each state's unique circumstances contribute to this monumental demographic reshaping. Number 10. California. California, once a beacon for tourism and economic opportunity, is now grappling with a stark reality: rapid population decline. Over the past year alone, the state has seen a staggering decrease of 75,400 residents. This decline marks a significant departure from earlier projections, which anticipated California's population reaching 45 million by 2020 and nearing 60 million by 2040. The primary driver behind this decline is the exorbitant cost of living, particularly housing, exacerbated under Governor Gavin Newsom's administration. Housing affordability stands at the forefront of California's woes, with the median home price soaring to approximately $800,000, more than double that of Texas. This, coupled with stringent regulatory challenges, has pushed many residents, especially higher-earning and educated individuals, to seek greener pastures in states with lower or no income taxes, such as Texas and Nevada. California's state income tax rate, among the nation's highest at 13.3%, further incentivizes migration away from the state. The economic repercussions of this population exodus are profound. While fewer residents mean less strain on resources like water and reduced traffic congestion, it also translates to diminished tax revenues and a strained state budget. California currently faces a daunting budget deficit amounting to tens of billions of dollars, exacerbating its financial outlook. Moreover, projections suggest California may lose 2 more seats in the U.S. House of Representatives following the 2030 census, underscoring a downward trajectory in political influence and representation. Several factors contribute to California's population decline beyond housing costs. The COVID-19 pandemic has taken its toll, claiming lives and disrupting economic activity, particularly among older demographics. Concurrently, California's fertility rate has plummeted faster than most other states, reflecting broader societal shifts since World War II. Immigration, a historically vital demographic lifeline for California, has seen fluctuations, failing to rebound to pre-pandemic levels despite recent upticks. Number 9. New York. According to recent census predictions, New York City anticipates a population decline of 78,000 residents in 2024. However, city officials argue that these estimates have not accurately reflected the true increase in migrants, resulting in an underestimation. From April 2020 to July 2023, the city experienced a substantial loss of more than 550,000 residents, which equates to over 6% of its population. Officials claim these figures fail to adequately account for migrants and individuals residing in communal settings like shelters and dormitories. Since spring 2022, approximately 80,000 migrants have arrived in the city, with 64,600 still under city supervision. Despite initial pandemic-related losses, the city's population appears to have stabilized, with signs pointing to potential growth in the coming years. In 2023, New York City accounted for over 75% of New York State's population decline, which totaled more than 102,000 residents. Upstate New York led the nation in population loss from 2021 to 2023, shedding nearly 15,000 residents, while commuter communities around the city also saw resident departures. Long-term development in the city faces uncertainties, including concerns about rising income inequality and declining tax revenues. Research indicates that economic and housing issues are prompting lower and middle-income residents, rather than millionaires, to leave. Policymakers are closely monitoring population shifts to better allocate resources and funding. A critical consideration is the implementation of progressive taxation, where higher income brackets contribute more through increased taxes to support essential public services and infrastructure, particularly in areas experiencing significant population changes. Number 8. New Jersey. In the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, life for many in states like New Jersey has been dramatically disrupted, particularly in light of economic challenges. United Van Line's 47th Annual National Mover Study has highlighted startling trends in migration patterns. In 2023, New Jersey topped the list as the state with the highest outbound movement, with 65% of moving trucks departing and only 35% arriving. This marks 6 consecutive years where New Jersey has seen the highest number of residents leaving their home state. According to United Van Line's data, the reasons for this exodus are varied and poignant. A significant 21.4% of individuals leaving New Jersey expressed a desire to live closer to family, indicating a strong pull towards familial ties. Additionally, 27% of those departing the state are aiming to spend their retirement years elsewhere, seeking perhaps a more favorable environment or cost of living. Another substantial factor driving people away from New Jersey is the pursuit of a higher quality of life, cited by 13.6% of movers. For 16.4%, the allure of new or better career opportunities in other states is the motivating factor. New Jersey, despite having the highest average annual family income in the nation at $92,374, also boasts some of the steepest living expenses. Interestingly, a staggering 73.7% of those leaving the state have annual incomes exceeding $100,000. This statistic underscores the fact that even among the affluent, the appeal of relocating to states offering better affordability and value for money is strong. The implications of these migration patterns extend beyond individual decisions, reflecting broader economic and social dynamics. For New Jersey, losing a significant portion of its high-earning population could potentially impact tax revenues and economic growth. Conversely, states benefiting from inbound migration may see demographic shifts that bolster local economies and community diversity. Number 7. Connecticut. Connecticut has faced significant challenges with population loss in recent years. In 2019 alone, the state saw a net loss of nearly 7,200 residents, marking the 8th consecutive year of outmigration to other states. Since 2010, economic difficulties have driven 21,191 people away from Connecticut. Despite natural growth and immigration, the overall population has stagnated over the past 6 years. Notably, 3,973 residents, or 8% of its peak population, have migrated to neighboring states, driven largely by young people leaving for college and retirees seeking more affordable living and warmer climates. The population decline has had profound economic implications for Connecticut. Reduced tax revenue, exacerbated by large budget deficits in 2009, 2011, and 2015, has led to significant tax increases. In 2013, at its population peak for the previous decade, Connecticut generated $21.3 billion in income. By 2019, adjusted for inflation, this figure had dropped to $19.6 billion, a 17.3% decrease. Similarly, Connecticut's gross domestic product, GDP, fell by 17.8% in 2019 compared to its pre-recession peak in 2007, reflecting ongoing economic struggles. However, amid these challenges, there is potential for a reversal. The COVID-19 pandemic has introduced new dynamics, potentially stemming population decline. Increased migration from individuals paying more for homes could inject vitality into Connecticut's housing market, influencing employment and economic growth positively. Number 6. Illinois. Illinois, historically a magnet for African Americans and European immigrants, faces a significant out-migration trend today. After New Jersey and California, it ranks as the third most departed state in the U.S. Data from 2024 highlights California, 10.8%, Florida, 15.31%, and Texas, 11.49%. as the top destinations for Illinoisans relocating. Surprisingly, over 75% of these moves occur outside Chicago. Between April 2020 and July 2021 alone, Illinois lost over 141,000 residents, with taxes cited as a primary reason for half of these relocations. It boasts the nation's 10th highest tax burden and the highest effective property tax rate, contributing to its diminishing appeal. Other factors compounding this exodus include economic woes in manufacturing, steep housing costs, stagnant immigration rates, declining birth rates, and a brain drain of college graduates who opt not to return. The fiscal impact of this migration is profound. Illinois forfeited over $1.6 billion in taxes between 2019 and 2020 alone, severely limiting funds available for vital sectors like education, infrastructure, and community development. The pandemic has further accelerated this decline, prompting early retirements and quality-of-life-driven moves. Suburban and rural areas are particularly affected, witnessing a notable population drain. Efforts to reverse this trend face challenges, as Illinois grapples with structural issues that have eroded its appeal as a place to live and work. Number 5. Louisiana. Louisiana faced a significant population decline in recent years, ranking 5th in the United States for population loss. This decrease is attributed to various factors, including the impact of the coronavirus pandemic, which led to fewer births and increased deaths. The state's population has dwindled for the 4th consecutive year, marking the largest drop in 5 years since Hurricane Katrina forced approximately 275,000 residents to relocate. According to the Census Bureau, this decline aligns with a broader trend of minimal annual growth, marking the lowest since the state's inception. The overall population of the United States grew by less than 393,000 individuals, reflecting a growth rate of approximately 0.1%. Louisiana, however, experienced population declines in 3 of the last 4 years, underscoring the trend where more people are leaving the state than entering it. This year's decline is over 3 times larger than in any previous year, highlighting the severity of the issue. Louisiana has long struggled to maintain its population, relying on more births than deaths to stabilize growth. The pandemic exacerbated this challenge, with around 7,500 of the roughly 9,000 reported deaths directly linked to COVID-19. Simultaneously, there has been an alarming increase in the number of people leaving the state. Between July 2020 and July 2021 alone, approximately 30,000 more residents departed Louisiana than arrived, compounding the population loss. Number 4. Pennsylvania. In 2024, Pennsylvania faces a significant exodus as residents depart in search of better job opportunities. This migration trend correlates directly with the state's struggle to recover from pandemic-induced job losses. According to a survey by United Van Lines, the primary motivation for leaving Pennsylvania is the pursuit of new job prospects. The state's economic challenges, exacerbated by a slow recovery and limited employment options, are driving many to seek greener pastures elsewhere. A key factor contributing to this migration is the decline of Pennsylvania's manufacturing sector. Automation and outsourcing have reduced job availability, pushing workers to explore employment in states with more robust industrial bases. Additionally, Pennsylvania's tech and startup ecosystem is perceived as lacking compared to vibrant scenes found in states like Texas, California, and New York. Young professionals and entrepreneurs are drawn to these areas where innovation and career opportunities flourish. Financial considerations also play a pivotal role in the decision to leave Pennsylvania. High taxes and a costly living environment, particularly in major cities such as Philadelphia, make homeownership and overall living expenses burdensome for many residents. The state's flat income tax structure has faced criticism for disproportionately affecting lower-income earners. Furthermore, issues with infrastructure and education have added to the migration trend. Aging infrastructure and perceived shortcomings in educational offerings contribute to the appeal of states like Tennessee and North Carolina, where living costs are lower and quality of life is perceived as higher. Another demographic contributing to the exodus are retirees seeking more favorable climates and living conditions, with states like Florida and Arizona proving attractive for their retirement years. Number 3. West Virginia. West Virginia's population has faced a significant decline, dropping by 3.2% between 2010 and 2020, prompting approximately 59,000 residents to leave the state. Factors driving this exodus include limited economic opportunities and low salaries, insufficient recreational activities, a perceived oppressive political environment, and inadequate telecommunications infrastructure, with only 79% of households having broadband access, one of the nation's lowest rates. The state's demographic challenges are compounded by a trend of deaths outpacing births over the past 2 decades. To address these issues, West Virginia has introduced initiatives such as a program offering $112,000 and free outdoor activity permits to rural workers in efforts to stabilize population decline. The state's education sector is also impacted as teachers seek higher-paying opportunities elsewhere, notably in neighboring states. Economist Deskins emphasizes the importance of understanding why 2,200 individuals chose to relocate from West Virginia, crucial for crafting effective policies aimed at revitalizing the economy and attracting new residents. Recent economic development initiatives promising thousands of jobs represent a potential turnaround, potentially drawing more workers and families back to the state. Number 2. Maryland. Maryland, a notable state in the United States, has experienced a significant exodus of residents by 2024. According to an analysis by United Van Lines, outbound moves from Maryland constituted 52% of all shipments, reflecting various reasons prompting people to relocate. Key factors contributing to this trend include better job opportunities, higher taxes, retirement preferences, the high cost of living, education quality, crime rates, and traffic congestion. In 2024, 39% of those departing Maryland did so in pursuit of enhanced career prospects or relocations facilitated by the remote work trend. This shift allows individuals to choose locations with lower living costs while continuing to work from home. Maryland's tax structure also plays a crucial role, featuring personal income tax rates ranging from 2% to 5.75% for incomes exceeding $250,000, which surpasses rates in other states. Retirement considerations further drive immigration from Maryland. The state's elevated cost of living diminishes retirees' ability to preserve their savings and pensions, compelling many to seek more affordable states for their retirement years. Comparatively, median expenses for housing, utilities, transportation, and groceries in Rockville and other Maryland areas far exceed those in places like Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, by as much as 65.4%, prompting financial considerations in relocation decisions. Moreover, public dissatisfaction with Maryland's education system, marked by high failure rates in public schools in 2024, contributes to the population outflow. Baltimore exemplifies this issue, compounded by its reputation for high crime rates. Concerns about safety drive residents to take precautionary measures against crimes like muggings, organized crime, violent attacks, and human and drug trafficking. These safety concerns not only impact daily life, but also contribute to increased traffic congestion and motor vehicle insurance claims, influencing decisions to relocate to safer neighborhoods or to cities with lower crime rates. Number 1. Colorado. Colorado's population has experienced a significant surge recently, reaching 5.83 million by July 2022. However, despite this growth, the state has seen more people moving out than moving in, with a net loss of 3.2%. A United Van Lines survey revealed that the top reasons for leaving Colorado included retirement, job opportunities, and family reasons. The Denver metro area, known for its high living costs, saw a notable outflux as residents sought more affordable housing options elsewhere. Political factors have also played a role in migration patterns, with some individuals citing concerns over crime rates and the political climate as reasons for departure. This trend has been part of broader movements where residents from Democratic-leaning areas have migrated to states perceived as more conservative, such as Arizona, Tennessee, and Florida. Economic factors, including housing affordability, have been significant drivers of these population shifts. The political landscape of Colorado has been shaped by these demographic changes. In recent years, Democrats have strengthened their hold on the state, benefiting from the influx of residents from other parts of the country. Conversely, some regions like Colorado Springs maintain a robust conservative base despite overall demographic shifts. The housing market in Colorado has reflected these dynamics, with real estate trends influenced by both economic factors and political preferences. Rising housing prices in urban areas have driven residents to seek more affordable alternatives elsewhere, impacting local economies and social dynamics. Schools and other public services have also been affected by these migration patterns, with some areas experiencing strain due to rapid population changes. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for more insights and updates until next time. If you found this video interesting, please like, share, and subscribe for more information.